What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel, and today is another best of both worlds video. We have actually 3 pieces of WWE news to talk about and a piece of Yu-Gi-Oh news to talk about. That piece of Yu-Gi-Oh news is a discussion on the brand new OCG product known as Duel Royale Deck Set EX Round 2. We're also going to be talking about Goldberg revealing that he needs shoulder surgery. A former WWE star has sadly passed away, unfortunately, and of course, this first one I'm going to be talking about, which is some breaking news. I don't know if you guys saw on social media, but SmackDown star Toni Storm has been released from WWE. Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I really don't have the words to describe it. But there was an article that I saw, and it gave an explanation of why. But if I can find it, I might be able to release it. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. This might be the read. Here we go. Do we have it? All right. So apparently, her release was not from the budget cuts that we've had in the last couple years, but apparently she had worked a triple threat match at a live event this week, and following that night, apparently PW Insider has found out. Big shout outs to them. No copyrights, of course. They found out that she had flew herself home from the tour. So because that she currently resides in Gold Coast, Australia, she flew herself all the way there, which was quite the. It was kind of interesting, to say the very least. And then she ended up apparently no one knows why. Apparently there's been rumors saying that she left WWE because of the match that she worked with Charlotte Flair last week, and that was over the SmackDown Women's title, and now this has happened. I honestly don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what's going through Storm's mind, but to be honest, this was something that I wasn't even expecting. But yeah, but as I had mentioned, her last televised match was actually against Charlotte Flair on last week's episode of SmackDown. And then previously, and then apparently previously fans online were apparently disgruntled about the quote unquote content of that feud, which apparently involved loads of comedy touches, including Charlotte Flair smashing Tony's face with a bunch of pies. And apparently this led Toni Storm to dub herself as Two Pies Toni on TV, and that pretty much what triggered it, apparently. Yeah, I don't know, but we do know that Sean Ross Sapp from Fightful, big shout out, no copyrights again, of course, had actually revealed on Twitter that she did that she had left WWE, and that there's no additional details on why. But yeah, apparently we don't know. No one knows why. But apparently, Storm ended up requesting her release from WWE, and I guess. Sorry, guys, that was my dog. That was my dog's. Bit of a family issue right now. Anyway, apparently she had wanted her release from WWE for quite some time. I guess they never accepted or anything like that. But honestly, I'm kind of flabbergasted. I'm kind of flabbergasted by all this, but I'm sure there'll be more info on this matter as the time progresses. But now we've got some breaking news. If you guys were fans of WWE. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, you will know that then you will have remembered the name Corporal Kirchner from WWE all the way back in the day. If you guys remember that name, then you should, because unfortunately has passed away at the age of 64. And unfortunately, it was from a heart attack. His wife, from what a source said on Twitter, he said that his wife tried to save him, but unfortunately was not successful. His real name is Mike Penzel. He served in the U.S. Army. Went into the wrestling industry after meeting WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan in a gym, and he was then introduced to an AWA promoter known as Vern Gagne. I probably butchered that, but of course, shout outs, no copyrights, of course. He ended up getting signed with WWE as a quote unquote apparently as an enhancement talent dubbed R.T. Reynolds. Excuse me. Before then giving the name Corporal Kirchner, being portrayed as an American patriot. One of his biggest feuds was actually with Nikolai Volkov, with the two facing each other at WrestleMania 2 in a flag match, which of course Kirchner won. He left WWE back in 1987, and eventually heading over to New Japan Pro Wrestling. And then he would end up retire, and then he ended up retiring in 2004. But would make in-ring appearances from time to time up until 2009. And yeah, honestly, I do remember WrestleMania 2 because I actually have funny enough, I actually have the entire WrestleMania anthology on DVD. I remember my mom bought it for me years ago, but she purposely forgot the last piece of the puzzle, and that was the box itself. Had she have bought the box, WrestleMania 21 would have been inside the lid, and I would have had the complete set. But that's okay. You know what? It's all good. It's all good. We got Peacock. We can watch it on there. It's all good. Anyway, big shoutouts to Peacock. No copyrights, of course. But yeah. Shoutouts to his family. Shoutouts to his family. My heart goes out to you guys. I really don't have any words to. I really don't have any words to describe this feeling. That was like WrestleMania 2 was like the only time I ever got the chance to watch him in action. But again, it was on DVD. So, but yeah, shoutouts to his family. My heart goes out to you guys. I really don't have any other words to say, unfortunately. But we do need to shift gears now. Goldberg has revealed that he needs shoulder surgery. So you guys know Goldberg came back to WWE back in 2016 when he shocked the world and defeated Brock Lesnar in under 2 minutes at Survivor Series. And ever since then, he has been on a tear, defeating superstars the likes of The Undertaker, Bray Wyatt, Dolph Ziggler. Who else can I name? Going up against guys like Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman, just to name a few. And apparently it may have taken a toll on his shoulder. He appeared on the Pat McAfee show. Big shoutouts to Pat McAfee, big fan. And he had revealed that he needed shoulder surgery. He said that he will not be getting the surgery until he's done wrestling. He said, and I quote, "I won't tell everybody on national radio or TV that my shoulder has been destroyed for the last 3 years. 3 years, 5 years, 8 years. I need surgery, but I'll get it when I'm done. I'll get it when I'm finished. It's one of those things. It's one of those things. Here's the deal. If Vince calls me tomorrow morning and says, 'Hey Goldberg, we need you in a month,' what am I gonna do if I get surgery, right? I'll get her done. I'll get her done when it's time." Yeah. And if you guys know Goldberg's last match was actually back at Crown Jewel in October when he defeated Bobby Lashley in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And even with the Hurt Business, and I did talk about this in not just in that prediction video, but also in that result video, which you guys should definitely check out if you guys haven't already. I believe I talked about it. I said even with the Hurt Business, Bobby Lashley could not do it on his own, and Lashley basically proved my theory right. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think it was wise. I don't think it's wise for Goldberg to put the surgery off because if he puts it off, he may never wrestle again. And there's been rumor, and I talked about this in one of my videos, in one of my videos the last few months or so. I mentioned that Goldberg has, I think, like, what, 1 or 2 matches? Has like 1 or 2 matches left in his career before he truly retires. So again, I feel like as if he's setting himself up for utter destruction. I feel like that's what he's doing, because again, if he puts it off any longer, it's gonna end badly, and it'll probably take the surgeons hours to fully repair that shoulder. So I don't know. I really don't know what to say. I got no words for it, but shoutouts to Goldberg, and I honestly, I'm looking forward to his next matchup. Honestly, I don't know what his next match will be, but we will find out as time progresses. Alright, you guys, now for some Yu-Gi-Oh news. Duel Royale Deck Set EX Round 2 is the next OCG product that will be coming out pretty soon. And I'm going to read off exactly what this article says. So big shout outs to YG organization. Big shout out, no copyrights, of course. Y'all know how this works with the algorithm. The next edition of the box with classic decks. The second edition of the decks introduced into the video project Duel Royale, becoming an actual product. In addition to the 4 deck types, meaning Lava Golem, Legendary Ocean, Relinquish, and Masked Beast Desgardius, card sleeves and dual fields, meaning, I presume meaning they're the playmats, of course, matching each of the decks will also be included. Furthermore, a storage box to keep the 4 decks as well as useful separators, meaning the dividers, will also be included in this convenient package. Let's see here. So the Lava Golem deck will have 40 cards. The Legendary Ocean deck will have 40. Relinquish will have 42, and Masked Beast Discardies will have 40 cards as well. Each deck contains 1 ultra rare, 1 super rare, 38 commons. Only the Relinquish deck has 40 common cards. Four different deluxe duelist card sleeves. 4 types of sleeves inspired on each deck, with the design featuring the Duel Royale logo. A set of sleeves for each deck. One storage box. There will be 4 different four different field dual field or dual guides, of course. The separators, or I guess the dividers, like you would normally see in deck boxes. And it'll be released on April 29th, 2022. And the price in the OCG, of course, is 3,850 yen, including tax. Now, here are the deck lists for each deck, starting with the Lava Golem. So you have 1 Humanoid Slime, 3 Lava Golem, 1 of them being ultra rare, 1 Legendary Fee, 1 Legendary Fee, 1 Help OM, or 1 Revival Jam, 3 Mystic Tomato, 1 Nudoria, 1 Holding Arms, 1 Boganian, 1 Death Koala, 1 Sangan, 1 Doomdog Ogthros, 1 Stealthbird, 1 Spirit Reaper, 1 Mask of Darkness, and 1 Morphine Jar for the monsters. For the spells, you have Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed, Triple, Nightmare Steel Cage, Dark World Shackles, which is kind of a weird card, actually. It's kind of a weird one. It's not even good, to be honest. I think Dark World Shackles is like is like equipped to a monster, it loses attack and it gets destroyed or something like that. If I'm correct. One the Dark Door, one Dark Room and Nightmare, Wave Motion Cannon, and Swords of Concealing Light. For the traps, you have Just Dessert, Secret Barrel, Curse of Anubis, Dark Sacrifice, 3 Nightmare Wheel, Ominous Fortune Telling, and 1 Metal Reflect Slime, which is the super rare. For the Legendary Ocean deck, you have Giga Gaga Gigo, Terracane Salmon, Leviathan Dragon Daedalus, which is going to be the ultra rare, BES Crystal Core, 3 Warrior of Atlantis. Actually, no. Let me backtrack. 3 Giga Gaga Gigo, 2 Terracane Salmon, 2 Leviathan Dragon Daedalus, which one is the ultra rare, 1 BES Crystal Core, 3 Warrior of Atlantis, 2 Abyss Soldier, 2 Aqua Spirit, 1 Mermaid Knight, 3 Mother Grizzly, 1 Penguin Nightmare, 1 Spined Gilman, and 2 Yomi Ship. For the spells, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed, Lightning Vortex, Heavy Storm, Double Terraforming, Aqua Jet, Salvage, Triple Legendary Ocean, one of them being super rare, MST, and Premature Burial. And then the traps you have Mirror Force, Torrential Tribute, Dust Tornado, Call of the Haunted. For the Relinquished deck, you have 2 Thousand Eyes Idol, 1 Lava Golem, 1 Breaker the Magical Warrior, Double Mystic Tomato, Triple Manju of the 10,000 Hands, 1 Senju of the 1,000 Hands, which, truth be told, Manju is a lot better than Senju, in my opinion, but truth be told, you can always also use Sonic Bird as well, because Sonic Bird can just add either the monster or the spell itself. So, and speaking of Sonic Bird, we have 2 Sonic Bird in the deck as well. 1 Witch of the Black Forest, double Dark Scorpion, Mina the Thorn, 1 Dark Scorpion, Cliff the Trap Remover, 1 Sangan, and triple Relinquish, one of them being ultra rare. Spells, let's see, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed, Heavy Storm, Dark Eruption, Polymerization, Shield Crush, Mystical Space Typhoon, Shrink, Book of Moon, Scapegoat as a super rare, Triple Black Illusion Ritual, Advanced Ritual Art, and Premature Burial. The traps you have Mirror Force, Dust Tornado, Interdimensional Matter Transporter, Zero Gravity, Call of the Hunt, and then the extra you have Thousand Eyes Restrict, and Sandwich. Yeah, Sandwich is actually a real card. Funny enough, it's a real card that's Witch of the Black Forest and Sangan. That's it. It's a meme. Literally, it's a meme card. That's all it is. Now for the Mass Beast Discardius deck. Triple Milk at the Four-Faced Beast, Double Grand Tiki Elder, Triple Mass Beast Discardius, one of them being ultra rare. Dark Necrofear, Dark Ruler Hades, Doom Caliber Knight, which is actually a pretty cool card actually. Slate Warrior, Triple Mystic Tomato, Nidoria, Sangan, Doom Dog, Octhros, Night Assailant, Triple Giant Germ, and a Morphine Jar. For the spells, you have Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed, Lightning Vortex, Heavy Storm, Triple the Mask of Remnants, or actually, sorry, no, double the Mask of Remnants, double Creature Swap, one of them being super rare, double Pot of Avarice, double Unexpected Die, which is kind of a cool card. Getting out a vanilla beat stick from your deck to the field. It's not too bad. MST, Scapegoat, and Premature Burial, and then the traps you have Mirror Force, Dust Tornado, Call of the Hunt, and Powerful Rebirth. Now, as far as the rules, if you guys have never heard of the Royale rules, it's pretty simple. The rules are pretty much simple. All 4 players will have 4,000 life points. The player going first gets to draw, and the players can only use the pre-constructed decks, which of course means disregarding the current Forbidden and Limited list, of course. The tournament structure has 2-player blocks, A and B, each of which plays in a round-robin format, i.e., everyone plays against everyone in the block. Then the first player of each block face each other in a final duel. In case of a tie between wins and losses, determine the winner by life point difference. I'm sure they probably did not make any sense, but all in all, I'm actually kind of all in all, I'm actually kind of excited for this set. I mean, think about it. Think about the Lava Golem deck. You have cards. You literally have a bunch of crazy ass format cards. You've got cards like Mask of Darkness, which can bring back traps from your graveyard. You got Morphing Jar that pretty much just resets both your hand and your opponent's, which is pretty crazy. Spirit Reaper can just confiscation your opponent's hand whenever it deals damage. You got Mystic Tomato that can just tag out for a dark monster with 1500 or less attack when it's destroyed, which is pretty cool. Then you got Boganian that can deal 600 damage to your opponent each standby phase. Stealth Bird is basically kind of like Yatagarasu, which is kind of funny. And of course too, you got a bunch of banned cards, such as Pot of Greed. You've got cards like Ominous Fortune Telling, which is another banned card, funny enough. Heavy Storm is another one. Is another banned card. What else? Just a bunch of other really good banned cards is just incredibly crazy. So, all in all, I love this. This is really cool. But that brings me to the question of the day. What is your favorite Toni Storm moment in WWE? For me, I think it would have to be winning the 2018 Mae Young Classic at WWE Evolution back in 2018, which if you guys did not check out that result video, which I don't think that got any views, I highly recommend watching that video. You're not going to believe exactly what happened during that night. If you guys have not seen it, definitely check it out. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. But that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button if you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more WWE news videos, which get posted every Thursday. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All the links will be down in the description below. And if you guys have any family you want to send me and want me to open up on the channel, my address will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.